Hey all, I'm your host Cryptic and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a very interesting video. I'm going to try to not go too long with this. I sort of want to get to the point so you can hear and know exactly what was announced today at, of course, none other than the PlayStation Showcase for 2021. The most, I guess, eagerly and anticipated post E3 conference from Sony. So what I'm going to do, as promised, I did watch the showcase live. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning, sort of got dressed and ready sort of for work within half an hour, got to watch the live stream with headphones on, and yeah, watched it throughout, and then once it was done, off to work. So I am exhausted being up so early and having a full day's worth of work and traveling, etc. But let's get the reveals and what happened during the showcase announced through this video and give you some of my thoughts. I'm not going to go into all the games in great detail, but I'm going to go on to the ones that I believe I'm most interested in, of course, and the ones I think you guys will be interested in as well. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So it opened up with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Remake. I know there's a lot of people who love Star Wars, especially the Old Republic, you know, OG BioWare game, huge cult following and quite successful in its own right, and that's now finally getting a remake. It's not being done by BioWare, it's being done by another studio, but they're working with Lucasfilm Studios, so hopefully it'll be good. No gameplay was shown, it was just sort of a voiceover teaser with the title, but it's official, right? The rumors were sort of there, people were hoping, it's been announced. Now, the next game, Project Eve. Now, this caught my attention immediately when this dropped out. I know nothing of this. When I first saw it, I was like, is this the new Bayonetta? Is this a platinum title? Because I had that style to it, right? Has this anything to do with platinum at all? And turned out no, it's Project Eve. It looks amazing. Visually, gameplay wise, it seems like something that's right up my alley, and I want to play more of it, if anything. So yeah, I will definitely need to brush up on the lore of the game, because it seems like there's a lot more to it than just this game, probably other games or other mediums in the world that it's in, but it's something that I definitely want to do my research on and really see, is this something that is as interesting as I see it from the trailer for my tastes, of course. Onto the next game, of course, from the world of Borderlands, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands gameplay trailer. It seems like D&D Borderlands with Tiny Tina being the Dungeon Master, sort of a standalone game to what was the DLC in Borderlands 2. So yeah, more of that. Personally burnt out on sort of the Borderlands world. I enjoy Tiny Tina, but I think too much of her can be just pretty much that, too much. And yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe if I see a bit more gameplay, a bit more, maybe the reviews, it's not something I'm gonna pre-order. Obviously there's going to be co-op involved in that. Maybe it's something that I'll play with the missus and friends online, and maybe, but having completed Borderlands 3 and not getting into any of the new gen updates, I'm absolutely burnt out still. But who knows, maybe it's something that'll make me get it. Next in, we got Forspoken. This game interested me since it was the tech demo showing, I think it was the Unreal Engine 5, could be mistaken here, or pretty much a tech demo showing what can be done on the SSD for the PlayStation, you know, moving a character at super speeds, lots of particle effects, high resolution models and textures, and just moving super fast, no loading screens at all. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So seeing more of it, I'm very interested. I'm not the biggest guy when it comes to anything published or done by Square Enix, but this has piqued my interest. I'm always into new experiences, new stories, new mechanics, etc., new worlds, and this is something I sort of want to get to know more and more about as they release information, release gameplay, because it seems like it's a very story driven, great mechanics, a whole bunch of things happening there, some new things as well, and it looks really cool, right? Really cool. Now, next after that, we got Rainbow Six Extraction, delayed till next year. It's more Rainbow Six. Seems like, a zombie mode or an equivalent of a zombie mode. Yay, whatever. Next, Alan Wake remaster, not a remake, but a remaster to the original story. I've played the Alan Wake 1 and 2 on PC. I enjoyed them for what they were. They didn't blow me away at the time. Not bad at all. Great games. I love Remedy, but for me, I still love Remedy as doing the first two games that they did. And yeah, Alan Wake just, I mean, for those who didn't play it or this was their thing, more power to you. I would have liked to see it with probably a remake, maybe, but I guess it's not old enough to qualify for a remake, but it's getting a remaster. Does that mean we do the remaster and then there's a new entry in the franchise for Alan Wake? Not really sure, but like I said, I preferred them when I did Max Payne 1 and 2. That was my jam when I was younger. Loved them. I'd like to see something more in lines of that, but that's in Rockstar's hands now, so we'll probably never see that again because GTA 5 is making too much money. Speaking of GTA 5, released for the 100th time. I'm just gonna skip over this because I've got an official date, March 2022. Whatever, it's more GTA. Let's just move on. Ghostwire Tokyo. More gameplay shown, still intriguing. I like the first person mechanics, casting the spells and fighting spirits and demons and stuff like that. Would like to see more than just a vertical slice trailer that we just keep getting. I feel like they're showing us a lot of the same stuff, and I don't want that wow factor to wear off, but it is, and they need to show either a bit of story, a bit of A to B gameplay run, for 10 minutes or so, something else, because at the moment it's looking quite repetitive and Now, after that Ghostwire, we have Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I love the movies. I love the comics. I love Guardians of the Galaxy, but having Marvel Avengers and now Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm gonna wait till reviews come out. Again, the writing seems very Guardians of the Galaxy, seems on point with the humor and some of the darker tones, but mostly the humor seems cool. But I want to know more because let's just say it's been hit and miss with a lot of these, superhero franchises. It's a flip of a coin. It can be good, it can be bad. You don't know till reviews drop, and I suggest anyone who's interested in looking at this game or getting it, please do wait for the reviews. It'd probably be the smartest thing to do. After that, Blood Hunt comes PlayStation 5. It seems like a battle royale mode with vampires and factions and all that sort of stuff. Cool, but not for me. But yeah, if you're into that, still plan to come out this year. So yeah, Blood Hunt. Now Deathloop, more Deathloop. Can it just come out? I'm interested. I would like to play it, but I don't know if it's a day one purchase yet. I do love Arcane and the Dishonored franchise, but it feels too samey of Dishonored. I know that's their style, but it still feels samey in that regard without any disrespect. So I want to see what the reviews say, and I don't know. I definitely not pre-ordering it. Will I get it at full price, or will I wait till a price drop? I don't know. It depends on the critical reception of it. Deathloop, and then we got Tachia creating a game inspired by New Caledonia. Great for a younger audience. It seems fun. You get to sort of control or become or possess animals all throughout, I guess, New Caledonia and their wildlife, and there seems to be a bit of mythology spun in with what's happening in there. interesting. Not for me, but hey, if you've got younger ones in the household or in the family and they've got a PlayStation 5, it's probably the perfect game up their alley to get them. We got Uncharted. This was not surprising because we sort of had the reports and we were expecting whenever for it to happen, but I didn't expect it to be in the showcase like this. Don't think it was deserving, but Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and the standalone expansion coming to PS5 and PC. Yay. I was more hoping to see maybe what Naughty Dog was working on with the multiplayer factions or any other title they're working on, but I guess that didn't happen. I'll get into what didn't show in the presentation after we go through all the announcements. But yeah, it's coming to PC. Surprising they're not doing the trilogy because they're just dropping you in straight at the end with the standalone game. So yeah, it's a bit weird for, I guess, PC players who've never played the franchise to get into. But I guess maybe Sony doesn't want to release the first 3 games, or they're too hard to release on the PC because they were PS3 titles. Not really sure, but it is what it is. Of course, we got to look at Gran Turismo 7. I am personally hyped for Gran Turismo 7. I love Gran Turismo. It's my favorite sim racer. And it's good to see it go back to what I would say most Gran Turismo players wanted them to get back to, which was Gran Turismo 4 on the PlayStation 2 with the career and the customization and the upgrades and just everything. And it seems like they finally listened and giving us the game we want on steroids, which is perfect. And I can't wait till that launches on March 4th, 2022. I'm definitely getting that without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt. And of course, we got Spider-Man 2 by Insomniac, featuring Peter Parker and Miles Morales Spider-Man, and a new villain or anti-villain, or being Venom. So wow, I didn't really expect Insomniac to be in this presentation at all, to be honest, because they just launched Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and you'd think that, of course, they have plans and things that happen, but would they be at a stage to actually reveal anything? Would it still be in concept stages, written concept art, etc.? But no, they clearly, been working to the point where they have pretty much the plot all done and ideas, and we got a nice teaser trailer there. Very excited. Loved the Marvel Spider-Man that Insomniac did, and the Miles Morales and Ratchet & Clank, so pretty much more Insomniac the better. Speaking of which, this was not on any predictions, spoilers, or anything. Marvel Wolverine. Wow. Wolverine has always been in my top 3 superheroes growing up, being with Spider-Man, Wolverine, and then Batman, sort of in I guess that order. But yeah, not sure how it's going to play, but I am very excited and can't wait for them to reveal more gameplay, story, everything. But yes, they've done justice to Spider-Man. They're gonna most likely then definitely do justice to Wolverine, and it's good to see the studio not having just to make the same games. I know it's a second license in the Marvel universe, but it's something else that they can work on that keeps the studio excited, happy, really gets their creative juices flowing to make just amazing games. So yeah, awesome to see that revealed. I can't wait to hear more. And of course, having 2 Insomniac games, who'd have thunk? And seems like Sony's really pumping the resources into Insomniac because, to be fair, they have proven themselves. They can handle just about anything and everything, and they don't really drop the ball on much, do they? But yeah, that got shown, and then we got God of War Ragnarok. Atreus is older, he's a tween, I guess. Things are happening, continuing from the first game. Odin, Thor, new characters, returning characters, visually stunning. Obviously, they had to show something for God of War because all we had was a teaser and that was it. And they'd shown Horizon Forbidden West after it got its reveal teaser done, and we still hadn't seen anything of God of War. All we knew was that Ragnarok was coming, and it's official. It's titled God of War Ragnarok. It seems to be finishing the storyline of Norse mythology, according to the interview with the devs after, because being Ragnarok, which is sort of the end in Norse mythology, you know, of that storyline with Odin and Thor and acquaintances. So yeah, hugely excited, and I guess let's see where it goes from there. But first, of course, they've got to release this, and it's got to be great. They've got a new main director now, and Corey isn't the main director. He's a creative director, so he's assisting with things, but I guess that's better because, like he said, doing a huge game like that, it burns the hell out of you. You get wasted, and usually when you're in that state, you're not in the best mind to really, you know, do another one, especially at that scale. So it's good to see that they're keeping to the studio's tradition, passing the mantle to someone else while the previous one supports. But they did tease that Santa Monica Studio is working on something else, which they're not ready to reveal yet, and Corey seems to be potentially heading that, so quite exciting. And of course we had all the interviews after, and it was just trailer after trailer after trailer, game after game after game, which is awesome. I did like the layout, but it had me a bit worried where they had all the third-party stuff, and where's the first-party stuff? Where's the first-party stuff? And then it's like, bang! Second half of the event was all the first-party stuff. They didn't have From Software's supposed first-party title for PlayStation. That was nowhere there. Kind of surprised. I thought it was due to be shown, but I guess not. The rumor of Metal Gear Solid 1 remake, nope. Personally, as much I'm a huge fan of Metal Gear Solid 1, it's my favorite out of all the Metal Gear Solid games. I would prefer the new experiences as opposed to just remake after remake. I mean, remasters and remakes, let's make new things. That's personally for me what I think. Of course, you get the nostalgia and you think, yeah, why not? But if we can make new amazing experiences, a lot better than remaking ones that are already there. But yeah, that's just my take. Naughty Dog not showing the factions multiplayer for The Last of Us 2 world. That was nowhere, considering how long that's in development. They didn't show any of that. Pretty much a lot of the rumors or predictions or the supposed leaks weren't really there. None of them predicted Marvel Wolverine happening. Seems like Sony still has a lot in the bag to show, but they're clearly going to show that for another time. I still would have liked to hear something from Naughty Dog. Nothing from Sucker Punch yet. I know they just did the director's cut upgrade, but you know, it wasn't necessarily something that the whole team needed to do. But maybe their project isn't ready yet to be shown. But they didn't have anything. There was the idea of probably another Infamous game. The other title from Guerrilla, who are making Horizon Forbidden West, still not ready to be shown, I guess, whether that was the multiplayer or another single player game. Nothing from Abandoned, thankfully, because I'm just over that and don't want to hear about it, or the rumors or the speculations or anything. I think it's just a waste of time, and if it does turn out to be something, then we'll talk about it, but otherwise, yeah. Overall, the showcase, out of 10, I would say a solid 8.5 out of 10. Solid 8.5 out of 10. Had curveballs, had some expected stuff, didn't show other things that we thought definitely would be there. We didn't see anything from Bluepoint or the fact that they are a first-party studio either, but I guess that'll be revealed with if they are making something for Sony and they are nearing a deal of becoming part of the PlayStation Studios. And the PlayStation family, I guess that'll happen when they reveal the next game, going, hey, they're acquired and here's the new project they've been working on for all this time, which may or may not be anything that we've predicted. But yeah, overall really good. What do you guys think? I'm really interested in hearing what you guys thought of the event. I thought it was fantastic. Best event they've had since, I guess, the announcement. They did the online announcement of the PlayStation 5 and the teasers of all the games that are slowly coming out and now getting actual gameplay of now. But yeah, it's good that they finally had it. We probably won't hear from Sony for a while, and we'll just get state of plays of games as they're nearing release, as they usually do, which are fine by me because that's a good way to temper expectations of what a game will be like exactly. But yeah, really excited with Wolverine, Spider-Man 2, God of War, Gran Turismo 7, Eve, Forspoken. Those all look amazing. Yeah, so in the comments below, let me know what you think. Let me know what games you're most excited for. I'd really like to know. If you found this video informative and entertaining, hit the thumbs up button, comment, and subscribe. And of course, share the video around. It helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate you guys. Doing a video a week on the channel, so hopefully you guys are enjoying those. And yeah, I'll leave links to the PlayStation blog with the announcements and the VODs of the live stream in the comment section below, so you guys can click and watch everything for yourself. So yeah, without further ado, I'm out of here, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.